Chapter 9 of the Book of Revelation descends into a vision of intensified judgment, unsettling and vivid in its imagery. As the fifth and sixth trumpets are blown, the judgments become darker and more personal, no longer limited to the natural world but striking directly at humanity. What unfolds is not merely destruction, but a haunting picture of spiritual torment and hardened hearts. The chapter begins with a star falling from heaven to earth, symbolizing a fallen being given the key to the abyss. When the abyss is opened, thick smoke pours out like from a great furnace, darkening the sky. From this smoke emerge locusts unlike any in nature, strange, fierce creatures given power not to destroy crops, but to torment those who do not bear the seal of God. Their sting brings agony, not death, and for 5 months, people long to die but cannot. The description of these locusts is surreal and terrifying, with faces like humans, hair like women's, and teeth like lions, led by a king named Abaddon, meaning destroyer. This is a portrait not just of physical suffering, but of a deeper, spiritual unrest, a plague of anguish that comes from within the brokenness of the soul. Then the sixth trumpet sounds, and 4 angels bound at the Euphrates are released, unleashing a vast army of horsemen. This army brings death to a third of humanity, using weapons of fire, smoke, and sulfur. The horses themselves are grotesque and otherworldly, with heads like lions and tails like serpents. The scale is enormous, the destruction sweeping. It is a vision of judgment no longer restrained, and yet still not complete. But perhaps the most startling moment in the chapter comes at the end. Despite all that has happened, the torment, the death, the terror, those who survive do not repent. They continue in idolatry, violence, and immorality. The chapter closes not with relief or renewal, but with a tragic revelation: judgment alone does not soften the heart. The deepest wounds of humanity are not just physical but spiritual, and without true turning, even divine warnings are resisted. Chapter 9 is both terrifying and sorrowful. It reveals the reality of judgment, but also the tragedy of unrepentance. The images are intense, but their message is clear: without the seal of God, the soul remains vulnerable not only to external forces but to the inner weight of separation from truth. It is a call to awaken, not just from fear, but to the deeper need for